Welcome back everyone to Standard on Arena with me, Autumn, aka Rainy the Witch. Got a bit of a wild one today that top 8'd a Standard challenge on Magic Online. And I had to give it a spin because I've been loving this Sazh's Chocobo card in other decks. But we needed to try out this one though. It's mono green aggro, built all around Landfall. So you know, Bristly, Sazh's Chocobo, Tifa Lockhart are all cards that trigger off lands entering. If it's an Escape Tunnel or a Fabled Passage, they kind of trigger twice as a result. And they will allow you to kill your opponent very quickly. Sazh's Chocobo grows really large permanently. Tifa can grow large for a turn. You can even put counters on her or pump her with, say, an Overprotect, so that when she doubles by even more. And then we also have Springbloom Druid, another way to get a bunch of extra bonus landfall triggers by finding 2 lands. Traveling Chocobo lets you keep hitting your land drops and doubles up the Sazh's Chocobo triggers. We have a lot of protection spells in Royal Treatment, Snakeskin Veil, and Overprotect. There's a lot of cool stuff going on here. Very aggressive deck. Very different to anything we've played on the stream in a while. Let's give it a spin and see how mono green landfall performs. I think we keep this, right? It actually is a pretty fast kill. Ooh, Llanowar Elves is a nice draw. We'll get the cut down out of their hand. Or maybe they just don't even have one. Oh, the bat. So what does this Hydra do? Oh, this has landfall as well. I forgot about this card. This is from Foundations too. Nice. Oh, Traveling Chocobo is so sick. Alright, I assume we're just Bristly escape tunneling to get some value here. We can put 1 counter on Bristly for cut down purposes. And then 1 counter on Llanowar Elf. So that if Bristly dies, we still got some value. Yeah, this pile gets better with End of Eternities. What's the new card from End that's coming? Creature's a little annoying. So I could play Chocobo to like look for value. Or I could play Tifa and start growing her. I think getting Chocobo going is kind of nice. Hey, hey, hey. That's a good card. Oh, what? Wow, we get double trigger. That's so sick. Hey, Avawan. I want to offer up the trade of Bristly for Preacher. I don't really want them drawing extra cards, but I feel like this Bristly is quite good. Tifa triggers green shell. So true. So true. What am I doing with these triggers? We just don't know. Yeah. I don't love the idea of them getting Preacher triggers, but I think this Bristly is worth a lot right now. And if they attack with Preacher, they ain't blocking with it. Oh, and Holy Annex, that is not gonna save you, friend. Are they dead somehow? So I can play a land, we get 2 counters. So we'll have 6 counters and then activate as 6. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 19 damage, I think. I mean, that feels like it's what. Oh no, wait. You have to tap the elves. Oh yeah, we could also double Chocobo. Right. Yeah. Instead of activating bristles. I mean, that also seems pretty nice. Yeah, the activation cost is 5. Unfortunately, it would tap some elves, but this is pretty good. Opponent agrees. Incredible first game. Both teams played hard. Hey, Jamura. How can mono green be the best deck? An excellent question. Oh, do I want Pick Your Poison against their deck? They have Annex and Flyers. Unfortunately, Tail Swipe's really bad against Death Touches. Pawpatch could be nice against their removal spells. Yeah, hard-hitting question. Yeah, you might be right about that. You might be right. I don't know if bringing in these Pawpatches is a mistake. Hard to know how to sideboard in this one. Yeah, Springbloom Druid being in standard is truly wild. I agree. Very unsure how to sideboard here. Let's just try this. One of Limra or Analyst, living the dream. Let's go. Oh, Sazh's Chocobo. My boy. We love Sazh's Chocobo on this stream. And it doesn't get cut down. Let's go. Game's basically already over. I guess they get to take a Bristly Bill. That makes my life a bit hard. Get in there, Sazh's Chocobo. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh, yike. Preacher time. That's a pretty good one. Do I just offer up the trade of Bristles for Preacher? Since I have a second Bristles? I guess so. Do I offer up the trade of Sazh's for Preacher is the real question. I feel like I'm probably meant to. I guess it's fine. Alright, they block Bristles. We find a forest. Bristles grows, get in for free. And play a new Bristles. Kind of sad not to have Veil open here. Of course. But they don't know about it, so maybe they don't play around it. Second Preacher, very obnoxious. And we're forced to just jam because their life total is the same as ours. Oh, these death touches suck for us. Our pump spells are so bad against them. Anyway. Here we go. Alright, I could save this for Traveling Chocobo and other Landfall stuff. Or I could crack it to push a damage. This might be incorrect. Oh, Sazh's is the new Heartfire hero. Honestly, the card's kind of messed up. I could see it. Sazh's Chocobo is built different. It's been a 1-mana 5/6 this game. Alright, here's the 6/6. Very powerful. Very large and quite in charge. They are offering up the Munch. Does mean we don't have Veil open anymore, though. Excuse me? Fascinating. We need to find an Overprotect, I guess. I haven't seen a Phyrexian Obliterator in a minute. It's gotta be sad. Right? Starting to feel somewhat dead. We have drawn basically our entire... We have drawn one spell this game in 7 draw steps. So, you know, pretty good. Still drawing live to an Overprotect, though. Anything could happen. Alright, come on. Overprotect off the top. Let's go. The upset of the century. That's a Llanowar Elf. You know, sure is. Game free. Game free. These protection spells are so awkward, even though they're literally mono black. Alright, this hand is phenomenal. Oh, Scythe Cat Cub. Yeah, that would be so sick in this. So I assume we just want to get the Pawpatch in play first, because it makes their removal spells unbelievably bad. Get in with these. Get down our Chocobo. Oh my gosh, another Chocobo. Let's go. The dream. Chocobos come in pairs. Can you imagine if they cast the -2/-2 sweeper there? Just like, stop playing Magic. I guess only my Sazhes can attack. It's a little bit awkward that it would shuffle away a Mossborn Hydra, but I think it's worth offering the trade. Damn, another land on top. A little bit annoying, but they literally have to kill Mossborn or they lose. So, opponent figuring out how they're ever in this game. Honestly, a valid question. How is Mossborn Hydra this big? This is so silly. It literally only just entered play. Yeah, Traveling Chocobo is unreal. Courser of Cryphix is back, baby. Let's go. Alright, well. I would like to move to combat. You go to -54. GG. 1-0 with mono green. You do love to see it, honestly. Alright. Hot take. Keep. Hand seems beautiful. No, my Overprotect. That's a little sad. Bristly Bill. Oh my goodness. Kind of a nice one. Huh, I could use Royal Treatment to protect Bristly Bill. But I could also just dump a bunch of stuff in play and be like, hey opponent, can you deal with this? Well, can you? I could have played Tifa, I guess, and then I get to grow Tifa. Oh, did I just like miss lethal? So Tifa would become 3 power double to 6. Become 7 power double to 14. It would have been like really close to lethal, huh? Crazy stuff. Where is this Bristly Bill counter going? It almost wants to go on the Llanowar Elf. I feel like this Tifa's not going to need that much help. Maybe putting it on Tifa's just good. Yeah, obviously some slight missequencing by not just leading on Tifa instead of Bristly Bill. Learning the deck, right? First time playing with most of these cards. Doing pretty good for ourselves regardless, though. Yeah, now we get to do this and be like, hey, do you have a second removal spell? If you don't, you die. If you do, we double our counters with Bristly Bill. Yeah, that's true, Riley. I guess by waiting, we keep Tifa really safe with this royal treatment. There is actually a decent argument for waiting. Ah, I see the opponent now dies. Seems pretty good. Sure. $20 power Tifa. It's 88 power Tifa, I think. Comes 22 from counters, doubles, and doubles. Actually absurd. Oh, Ordeal of Nylea? Oh my god. I would never have guessed Ordeal of Nylea was in Foundations either, Gwen. Unreal stuff. Do we think they have the demon stuff in their deck? I genuinely have no idea. I guess it's weirdly easy for you to splash random cards in this deck if you want, in the sideboard. Something to consider. Single basic land and you suddenly have 13 sources. Provided you don't need to cast it on curve. Alright. This seems pretty good. The rest time? Rude. Hold on to this escape tunnel. Yeah, I was wondering about that specifically, Gwen. Yeah. Doesn't sound terrible to me. Okay, backup Tifa means that when this one dies, we're still sitting pretty. Run out the second one, have Bristly Bill to grow her. Seems good. That's an exceptionally annoying card. Do I want to play Chocobo first? Like I could. Uses my mana pretty good. How do we beat a Glissa? Genuine question. Are we physically capable of beating a Glissa? Hope they attack with it. True. Defense position Glissa seems kind of unbeatable. Curious. No, my Chocobo. It was a sheriff all along. Go figure. Repulsive mutation. That does sound quite funny in this deck. I guess then you'd get like unable to screams in the sideboard against something like Glissa. It's hard-hitting question, but also just deal with Glissa pretty trivially. That might be the actual answer. Wow, these duresses. Good lord. I should definitely put at least one counter on Traveling Chocobo. Because of cut down. And I guess I should push as much damage whilst I'm able. Even if shuffling away Springbloom is a little sad. Hope they don't have any more removal. Put them to 11. And then the stalemate hopefully begins. Or they could have a removal spell and it could be really sad. Oh, Phyrexian. Oh, that's such a awful card for us in the stalemate. Good lord. Alright, I guess we gotta start growing a team somehow. We need to have multiple lethal attackers. Honestly, we're threatening lethal next time. They don't do anything. It's a pretty good something. Oh, Overprotect. Oh boy. Not bad. I can't quite cast Mossborn and double. I feel like I meant to double. And then I don't have lethal, right? They block here, they go to 3. Would I play this in a tournament like an RCQ over something like Boros over Bant Buds? I don't know that I would personally play either, but I imagine this is like maybe a fine deck to RCQ with. If you would want to. It's doing powerful things. Can do a lot worse than that. Alright. Overprotect, maybe about to save the day. Second Phyrexian Arena, huh? Fascinating. Okay. So now we just attack both. Overprotect whatever the Glissa blocks. Hey, Balf. Yeah, End of Eternities is going to really shake things up, I imagine. It true. Wow. Opponent has elected to die. God, Overprotect is so silly. Actually crazy. Blockers no longer exist. It sounds pretty mediocre, but I feel like I have to keep. No one plays Bant Birds and challenges. I mean, I think Bad Birds is fine. I don't think it's busted. It's like a playable deck, probably. Question mark. Even that's not entirely clear. Oh my gosh. Is this gonna be Omniscience? Woebetide us. I see him playing Mossborn and attacking, right? That's like the most likely way to actually like kill them in a timely manner. Please don't Day of Judgment. Great. Alright, at least our Traveling Chocobo gets some nice value there. Kinda gets us back in it. Then Mossborn's like again gonna be threatening to kill next turn. Even without Bristly Veil, I imagine. Go, Mossborn Hydra. Double. So now if we chill, we get to have Overprotect up against Day of Judgment. So it's just Sunfall we're scared of, right? It's kind of ridiculous to say. Lol. Lamau. Incredible stuff, honestly. Incredible stuff. Why don't we have 4 Overprotects? That's what I'm wondering. Opponent in shambles, so true. I kind of don't want to sideboard too much here, right? Are these Nissas any good? They can hit temporary lockdown, I guess. Do I want Fungus against lockdown? It doesn't really do much else. Maybe I don't want Llanowar Elves against the sweeper deck. That's pretty valid, actually. Kind of buy that. Oh wait, maybe Pick Your Poison is good. It hits flyers as well, right? Yeah, I kind of buy that. It hits like Baneslayers or Dragons, but it also hits temporary lockdown. That's a nice cross-section. Believe this is probably mulligan. Believe this is certainly a keep. Good talk, good talk. Why would they suddenly start gaining priority? I genuinely don't know. The Deuce. Blast from the past. I kind of liked the Surveil 1 draw version of this. A bit more, I think. I'm worried if I play Traveling Chocobo, I just lose to Day of Judgment. But also, I clearly have to play out another threat. That's pretty non-optional. Also, I guess it's meant to be Mossborn Hydra anyway. Because then I'm actually threatening to kill them, potentially. Please don't have it. Please don't have it. Please don't have it. Please don't have it. Please. Okay. Glorious. Glorious stuff. These Pick Your Poisons are looking horrendous. I want a Traveling Chocobo, but I also don't want to lose to Ultima. But I also feel like if I don't play Traveling Chocobo, I don't have enough pressure. I don't know. Rock in a hard place, right? Rock in a hard place. I just say, how insane would it be if we had a single island for Spell Pierce in this deck right now? I guess it'd be pretty telegraphed is the problem. Yeah, whatever. cast your stupid card. Alright, Bristly Bill, you got some work to do, my friend. I think this might be going to game 3. My suspicion right now. Get in there, Bristles. Absolutely not. I just say, wow, do I wish I hadn't sideboarded any cards. It'd be like that. It really do. They have a counter spell of some description. I assume that means no more liars. Right. Guess I'm attacking. Inspiring Core. I kind of forgot that one was legal. It's hard for me to imagine that actually being better than Overprotect, but maybe. Maybe it could be. Late to the party. Alright, I'm taking these Pit Kill Poisons out my deck for game 3. I don't care if I get temporary lockdown. We'll just deal with it. You know? Defend the Rider. I actually don't know that card. Hexproof and Indestructible or create a... Yeah, I guess it misses some of the synergies, but in exchange... It gives the Indestructible, which is like, would solve a lot of problems we've been having. That's kind of fascinating. 2, 4, 8, 16. So if I play Tifa this turn, Traveling Chocobo kills next turn. I believe. Or I could play a free to play around lockdown. I should probably just play a free to play around lockdown, right? Realistically. Okay, do I play the Traveling? We can like fish for a land drop. Brick on a land drop. Do I want to crack the passage? Oh, wow, okay. That's fine. That means no sweeper next turn. I don't love losing a Traveling Chocobo, but we already have one. I get to fish for a Sazh. And if I brick, I get to, like, crack this map token. Do I want a Bristly Bill? It's, like, fine. I kind of want to get rid of it. Little sad to get rid of it and see land on top, of course. Since Chocobo would have given us the land anyway, but... Alright. Cool stuff. Traveling. Find the land on top. Play the Tifa. Very nice. They have to have a sweeper or they probably lose. Cool. Just playing against like a literal pile of 17 sweepers, apparently. You know, I kind of just want to find a land. As weird as that sounds. Fetch land is 16, like, pretty good. Some land bounce or double land effect. Yeah, I believe that's a part of what Springbloom Druid's for. Wonderful. Powerful stuff. Oh, this blue-white control matchup feels so hard. Oh, Chocobo kick. Now that is interesting. Yeah. That's actually kind of interesting. Is it going to be another sweeper? Somehow it was another Stroke of Midnight. I'm kind of astonished. It's not a card you really see very often. Alright, they're activating the 3/3. That means they don't have a sweeper. I repeat, they don't have a sweeper. Oh. You get 2. That is weirdly good. I guess we get to start doubling some counters. They have a lot of chump blockers though, so you know. It ain't easy, but... Oh, maybe I needed to make a 4/4 to block this 3/3 cleanly. Oh, okay. Yup. Messed up. Yeah, I believe this means we now die. Do I have to chump block? They have 14 in the air. And I guess the actual answer is I just can't win. Wow, that matchup felt tough. We've been beating up these black decks, but blue-white, the sweepers. Sunfall seems really scary. Day of Judgment seems scary. They didn't cast the temporary lockdown, but that card's spooky too. Yeah, maybe we should be playing some scrap shooters, Kaiba. That could be good. Help against lockdown. Doesn't really help against the sweepers though, and the sweepers were what we were losing to. Oh, Renin Realmbreaker. Ooh, I like the idea of that, actually. A very nice idea. Alright. Time to start growing the team. What does this mean? We just don't know. Charlayan Nation of Scholars. Are they playing Towns? I think they're playing Towns, chat. Let's go. Let's go. Opponent's the hero. We're the villain. I'm sad to report. Alright, they're on 9. On our 3rd turn of the game. Does Towns have a sweeper, chat? Asking for a rainy. Oh boy. I sure hope it doesn't. I guess we're gonna find out. This would be a little bit embarrassing to lose, I guess. Alright, no Day of Judgment. Thank goodness. Let's go! Game's just that easy. Oh, their deck benefited from the bans because now the towns are big enough. Incredible. Incredible comment. I kind of want to run back my 60. How do we feel about running back the 60? I could bring in, like, Pick Your Poison, but I don't know. I think running it back's kind of nice. Strongly in favor. Excellent. Sign me up. Oh, Gilgamesh. Which one is Gilgamesh from? Or is that one of the Aeons? Add Nissa because you like Nissa. I also like Nissa. Oh, FF5. Okay, I've not played that one yet. I don't really know anything about 5 other than people do that cool, like, yearly thing with it. Alright, get in for one. Go, Bristly. Oh, the 2 Chocobos running up to their spots. I love this Chocobo pet. Not close the best pet they've had on Arena. Yeah, the Job Fiesta. Oh, the Job Fiesta seems so cool to me. I don't know if I needed to keep my third Traveling Chocobo, but I sure did. I sure did do that. I kind of feel like you can't have too many Traveling Chocobos, personally. Spelunking time, alright. Let's deploy Traveling Chocobo or get down Mossborn. I guess Traveling Chocobo just like 100% threatens lethal next turn anyway. That way we can save a Mossborn to pair with a Traveling post potential sweeper. I could crack this map. I think I'm just gonna hold it. It's pretty good with Mossborn. Not being legendary on both sides. Indeed, indeed. You see, when it was on the ground, you can have many of them, but only one of them can be in the air. For some reason. Opponent's on the struggle bus right now. Oh my god, there's 4 of them. Opponent's on the struggle bus right now. Let me see. Well. Yeah, I think it's fine too. It's just very funny. I agree that it is, like, clearly fine. Alright, play first. Mulligan. Now this is a fine keep. Oh, they're doing different Llanowar Elf mono green things. Fascinating. Okay. Well, we get to hit them for a bunch. Be nice to have a bit more going on, but put them to 12. I guess I could have saved one of the cracks to make Tifa 8 power next turn, but I do miss some Sazh's damage that way. I don't know. Tricky, right? Upsides and downsides. Oh, the Nature's Rhythm deck. Oh yeah, I really want to try that deck out at some point. It seems utterly absurd, honestly. That's a 4/5, I guess. Sure doesn't block my 1-drop, is all I'll say. Sure doesn't block my 1-drop. I think I do hold on cracking this Fabled Passage. There's a lot of upside to keeping it around at this point. And not like that much downside. We miss a damage or two. It's fine. Goodbye, Tifa. Alright. You will be missed. Oh. Let's see. Alright. Get in with my 5/6. Opponent up to not Nature's Rhythm. Indeed. Whatever it is they are up to. So next turn Tifa is 2, 4, 8, assuming we draw nothing that helps. But like a third of our deck helps and makes her super lethal. Okay. It's a big blocker you have there, friend. Alright, we officially kind of need to draw something. Not quite what I was after. Right. Now the game gets tricky. Maybe I meant to hold that land, I don't know. I guess it could make sense to you. Oh my god. Opponent is going much bigger than us. Uh-huh. Defend the rider. Alright. So there you go. I feel like we're still technically capable of killing them, but maybe I'm wrong. I tried playing playable cards. I mean, we have Sazh's Chocobo in our deck. That's a good start. Let me see. Alright. Game 2. I feel like this matchup's probably pretty good for us. They don't interact that much. I think we are once again running back the 60, but maybe we can't defend the rider. Or Chocobo kick. Because defend the rider doesn't actually pump our creature at all, and they're not going to have that much removal, presumably. Like, Chocobo kick would have been real nice that game. So. Alright. Yes, we keep. Kind of a fine hand. Not thrilling, but we get a big Bristly bill pretty fast. Okay, Mossborn Hydra makes this hand way more exciting. Now we're doing, like, powerful things, right? Blue 4 cards that let us do 2 lands a turn. Splashing in this deck just seems a little tricky if you actually care about having the cards in a timely manner. Are they dead? They get... Yeah, they're just super mega dead, right? This is absurd. Alright, game 3. Fastest game I've ever played in my life. Yes, we keep... This is a turn 4 kill again. Ooh, forest helps. Alright, we're gonna crack one escape tunnel so we don't have too many tap lands. Yeah, this deck wins turn 4 or loses. It's basically Infect. Secretly, this deck is like a modern blue-green Infect from days of old. Alright. So I offer the trade. I kind of don't particularly want to. They do get a lot of mana, but they also probably die if they don't have a kill spell. Hey, Evelyn. Good to see ya. That sure ain't gonna save you. No! Why? Pretty strong. Okay. Oh, boy. Kind of a beating. So both of these are 4 triggers, right? 2, 4, 8, 16. Oh wait, this is more. No, wait, no, they're both 16 damage, but this lets me have a Traveling Chocobo in play, I guess. Seems pretty nice. I am once again playing birds. So true. Hey, Hasta. Good to see you. Bonk. I feel like dealing with a 16/16 is going to be hard for that deck. They might Nissa me and win, but I feel like this deck is better than the Bant one. My current gut suspicion is probably yes, on the basis that the mana is astronomically better. This deck also feels much more, like, unfair. Not that the birds deck doesn't also feel unfair sometimes, but, like, good lord. So this was gonna be 3264, 128, 256. It's gonna be 1024 power, I believe. Someone fact checked me on that. Yeah, this deck is nice vibes. I don't know how good it is, but it's very fun. And randomly punking people out of it is quite satisfying. Fetchland's such a weird draw. Okay, they don't have their removal spell though. But if we draw Forest next turn, I'm feeling good, but... Wait, 4, 8, 16. I guess we, like, kinda can deal a lot of damage. 4, 8, 16. I could just put them to 3. Is that actually good? It doesn't feel like that does anything, but it also doesn't feel like I have any other options. So... I guess we are doing it. Like, they're on 3, but they're gaining 2 a turn, and they're astronomically far ahead on board. So... But I guess if we draw a land, suddenly Traveling Chocobo with Tifa becomes threatening. Well, maybe not. Alright, please let me draw Fabled Passage. I'll also take Forest, I suppose. Because now I can play Hydra, play Forest, and have Defend the Rider open. And then next turn, Traveling Chocobo can maybe make this Mossborn Hydra lethal. Alright, no blocks. We get a couple looks at a land here. Well, it's not a land. Please, come on, Traveling Chocobo. You can do it. You can do it. Let's go. It becomes an 8/8. Question is, am I just killing their 2 things? I feel like if I kill their 2 things, I lose, right? They go to 6, but then this Kasi kills me in 2 hits. I think I have to cast a protection spell to win this game. They're currently taking 2. Overprotect would make it 5. But I can also save Overprotect to trample on my Chocobo next turn. Yeah, I can kill them next turn. It's just if they have a removal spell, I lose here. But I don't think I have the luxury to play around that, right? Alright, you're on 6. Yeah, yes, using defend. Yeah, I guess this is fine. Wow. Yeah, they get a Fabled Passage and a mystery card. Exciting. Luckily, our cards are not very good against us. Yeah, it's if they top deck removal. Yeah. Overprotect would be pretty good here. True. They would kill us. Bristly Bill would also be good here, right? Trying to think if there's anything else. That is not hugely relevant, I gotta say. Yeah, they got this forest. Yeah, you're right. How do you feel about a 128, 128? It sounds pretty good to me. I don't know. I've heard worse. Oh yeah, we were talking about cutting Tifas in this matchup. The Tifa was kind of nice that game. I don't know. I don't want to board very much. I could yeah, I kind of just don't want to board very much. I could trim Springblooms. Maybe I would meant to trim Springblooms in matchups where you can't be as linear. Like against these mid-range decks. Game 2. I don't know if I'm allowed to keep this one, but here we are, I guess. Demon Wall has entered the battlefield. Phenomenal. Tifa has left the battlefield. Less phenomenal. Alright. Landfall deck is very much struggling to draw lands. There's a forest on top, I know it. The wagon. The wagon has arrived. Spooky. Their draw is not very strong this game. I'm kind of sad we couldn't capitalize on that at all. Instead, we shall simply die. Game free. Our games per minute today has been like kind of or games per hour today has been kind of absurd. Yes, I keep. No, my pick kill poison. They also know not to kill a Bristly Bill now, which is sad. Oh, I almost want to play an elf this time. Maybe get some Chocobo action going. Oh boy, that's pretty good. Yes, now we get to go Sazh's, Bristles, play Passage. Put a counter on one of these critters. I don't know which one really. I could grow Bristly Bill since like we have a replacement in hand. I really don't want to target Chocobo. Yeah, I guess we target Bristles first. I can always grow the elf if they go to kill Bristly Bill, potentially. Or I could save this fetch land for Traveling Chocobo too. Could be pretty good. Yeah, get Bristles out of cut down range. That's kind of nice. Alright, they have the Death Toucher. Oh, we have the Pick Your Poison though. I really want to play Traveling Chocobo, but it might mean we're not able to answer this Kasi this turn. So, we shall see. Forest? Nope. Very sad. Very sad indeed. Do we attack here? We push 0 damage. I kind of don't want to. I kind of don't feel like I achieve much by attacking. Goodbye, Traveling Chocobo. You'll be missed. Is this? Get these. Push maximum damage. Kind of not much I feel like they can actually do anymore, right? Yeah, Ritual Chamber doesn't save them. We activate Bristles, they have to chump block one of our large friends. They go to 1. At the very least, we have been obliterating Golgari. Heck yeah. Easiest keep of my life. High win rate. I mean, we're 4-2. It could be a lot worse, right? So if we play Tifa, they just die next turn. That seems pretty good. Are we playing the mirror? We might be. I guess they don't literally die, but nobody is playing Tifa Landfall. They're missing out. Wow, poor Delirium player. They're not having the time of their life right now. I guess we have 4 triggers either way. We only deal 16 this turn, right? Or I could make her 4. Oh, we could go 4, 8, 16, or 4, 8. Yeah, 4, 16. We have 3 different ways of making 16 power. It's kind of crazy. Oh, that way gets us at Sazh's Chocobo too, though. All roads lead to 16. They really do. This road leads to a backup threat in play, though. Pretty nice. Okay, fun game. Delirium. I think Pick Your Poison's pretty good against Delirium, right? Huge turn. Yeah, what would it have been? We get 2, 4. Wow. We get 3, 6. We double 6 times. We get to like 64 damage. Is that right? It's a pretty good amount of damage. It's certainly a keep. Elf is so nice in this deck because obviously it ramps you, but and like wears Bristly counters. But it also just attracts removal spells. I'm very happy for them to remove an elf instead of like a card I actually care about. Oh, they're almost 9. Screaming Nemesis is a card, huh? Sure is. If I play Hydra, do I kill them next turn? We'd go Bill, Fabled Passage. 2 counters on Hydra. Doubles to 6 to 12, so we don't kill them. So I guess instead we can just do this and play the Hydra next turn. Alright. A little sad, but that means they're not killing my Hydra necessarily. Oh, do they have a torch? My poor Mossborn Hydra. They might actually weather the storm. They're doing pretty good for themselves, and we've drawn a few lands in the process. Maybe there's some world where I'm just like not meant to play out this Hydra until after they've used their torch. Just a say go. Oh, it could also be a Violent Urge. So. Whether the storm isn't in standard, an excellent point, Malamat. Thank you, Malamat, for the 80 months. Storm trigger of 80 would gain us 240 life right now. Thank you, thank you. They discarded Scremesis? Fascinating. I see. This becomes 4, 8, 16. We can attack with a 16, 16. We could also hold it on defense, which might actually be the line, because a 32, 32 kind of kills them regardless. And I want to make sure I don't die to shenanigans. Yeah, we want to block with it. I think so. Otherwise, like, Violent Urge stuff can get us. His opponent's list weird? Not really. It seems like pretty standard Delirium to me. It's weird in the sense that they're choosing to play Delirium, I suppose. Oh, the double strike would kill the Hydra, right? But maybe we have to offer up the Hydra. I mean, it's not just double strike Balf, it also gives +1/+0, so it'd be 8 power. It just cleanly kills. Unfortunately. But they lose all their Delirium, they go down to 1 card in hand, I don't know. It could be a lot worse for me. It gains Trample from leveling up. But it's gonna trade with the Hydra, so it's fine. That's 1 card type. That's 3 card types. That's 4 card types. First strike and double strike. Yeah, I find it very, very cute. How would we just eat it? We trade, right? I'm not sure of any way to not trade there. Maybe I missed something though. Alright, I guess we're now racing. Yeah, it gets +1 from the Violent. Violent Urge naturally gives +1/+0. 2 Horrifics and 1 Rare short from building the stack. Yeah, this is one of the first decks in a while I've had to spend like a few rare wildcards on. It's kind of weird. It requires a bunch of weird cards that no other decks have wanted in ages. Get in there, baby chicken. They don't stay small forever. Look at the 6/7. Becoming an 8/9. Ah, Shoepuff. Rides the Shoepuff. We'd love to ride the Shoepuff. Oh, nice, everyone. Good luck in the RCQ. Oh, Innkeeper's Talent. Oh, Gwen. That's so smart. Yeah, Innkeeper's Talent seems amazing with Tifa. Not like 4 copies, but maybe 2 copies. This is a Foundation special, I believe. Indeed, Kate. We put the tiny chicken in water overnight and it's an 8/9. Indeed. Long Tusk Cub flashbacks. Alright, we're gonna play one more because I want to see if I can get to Mythic with this deck. Okay, we're gonna keep this. We need to draw a third land, of course. It's pretty alright, though. Oh, mono white. Mono white matchup might be really hard, unfortunately. We'll see. But I'm like a little bit scared. Oh no, and this protects from Overprotect in their turn. Yeah, this could be a tough matchup. We'll see how it goes though. Here's your last $7. Thank you for the 7 bits there, Jen. At least they didn't play one of their free drops this time. Something. Kind of want to get Innkeepers going almost. Because the protection from Innkeepers seems pretty nice. Obviously, this means we're not threatening to kill them next turn, though. If we went Mossborn Hydra, Then Springbloom Druid next turn would be 3, 6, 12. We'd kill with a land off the top. Okay. If they block, it protects this from Day of Judgment, which is very annoying. Wonder if I ever want to play Traveling Chocobo to look for lands. Or I could just play Mossborn Hydra and threaten to kill them next time. Might be nice. Alright, I'm into threatening to kill them with Mossborn Hydra. That sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, this is the first mono white encounter. I'm assuming the matchup's pretty tough, but we'll see how it plays out. It's got to be easier than playing against that blue-white control earlier, at least. Right. That's the card we were scared of course. As we start looking for lands. Oh my god. Landfall deck bricking on lands is real brutal. At least with Voice of Victory Gone, these Overprotects can do work later, though. Kind of something. Yike. Oh, they can't minus on my Chocobo. This is actually fine. We get to Overprotect to kill Elspeth. Right? Might just want to play Sazh. I'm 7. Is it they double block Elspeth lives? If we don't play Bristly? Oh no, we get a counter from this. This is 5, this is 8. Oh, can we kill them with Bill and a fetch? Good question. Play Bristly Bill. Fetch is 2+2 is 4. Comes... I don't think we can. We do 8, we do 11. So not quite. So 5, 8. This is killing Elspeth. We attack. They block. We sacrifice. Find forest. So currently this is 8. So I guess we can grow Bristly. Means Elspeth dies. I mean, if they don't have a sweeper, they are in a lot of trouble right now. They need a second sweeper to be in this game. If they don't have a land, Elspeth can't even minus on anything. Wow, this doesn't even do very much. Them missing a land drop is brutal for them. Do we have lethal with double overprotect? 11, 14, 17. So I was 18. So they would go to 0, but they probably chump block both. So they actually go to 2. Which means I believe we move to combat. Put a counter on this, I suppose. 1 at Elspeth, 1 at them. This is attacking Elspeth, right? How do we know which one it's attacking? Does it tell us? Is there any indication on the UI? I believe it was Bristly Bill, right? Is there actually any... This is crazy. There's no indication. Alright, good. Oh yeah, I could mouse over player walker. I should have tried that. Yeah. Alright, let's play out a Chocobo. We have Defend the Rider open. Hopefully they don't cast a sweeper. They do, we can beat Day of Judgment. They didn't cast a sweeper last turn, so it seems promising for us. Right. So I guess Bristly Bill deals more damage to them, but Traveling Chocobo is like going the distance right now. This becomes 12 if we draw a land, but we know we're not drawing a land. I think we want to protect Chocobo, but I'm not confident. I feel this game is slipping away from us, chat. Just a little bit. Because now they're gonna start casting spot removal real soon, right? Okay, Sazh's Chocobo is actually a really nice one. To be fair. Starts growing real chunky. Alright, they answer the Traveling Chocobo, unfortunately. Yeah, the Springblooms are very good with the bill, true. They become like free freeze when they enter. But hitting the Sazhes was so ridiculous. Alright, second Enduring Innocence. Incredible. Get in there, team. Oh no, they get to double block the Druid now. That's actually really bad for me. Puts me on Justice Sazes, and they can probably answer it. Oh, fascinating. Okay, not what I expected. All right. So Saz's Chocobo would gain. Well, we get 4 landfall triggers. So it becomes 16 power, then 18 of the Innkeepers, and then we get to Overprotect. I mean, that's pretty good, right? Yes, my maths might be slightly off. It's still pretty good. Still pretty good. I guess the problem is they're gonna start having a million chump blockers. We kind of need to draw another Overprotect now, and we're already through 2 of them. Oh, we're through 3 of them, jeez. Okay. Strong. Yeah, worried this matchup would be hard. Just the sweepers, right? This deck is like really good against decks that don't have sweepers and really struggles against them, it feels like. Do you ever splash a fling? Maybe. I keep wondering what the splash should be. If you play one. Right. GG. Next game. Oh my god, I wanted another nice, quick 10-minute match. And we queued into mono white. The nightmare. Nissa seems good. Pick your poison's probably... Pick your poison's awkward, right? I think it's good, but I really don't know. Problem is, all these effects are so bad against innocents half the time. I think Llanowar Elves turbo stinks against the sweepers. Could bring in Insidious Fungus. Try this. Yeah, pick your poison is a nice one. Staple removal spell in Modern. Ever since it was printed. Oh, this seems fine. 3, 6, 12. We're threatening to deal 12 on turn 3. Pretty good. Obviously, they might have it late on arms, but we have a second Tifa, so kind of fine. Interesting. I mean, I think I'm just going for it, but they might get lost, but the get lost maps are pretty good for us. So... Oh yeah, Terra Sunder. Terra Sunder's real nice. Fiber. I agree. I've always loved that card. I think I can show on this fetch, right? I could crack this map. I could also just hold open defend the rider though. Seems fine. Yeah, they didn't know I have a second one coming. So true. Although actually, this isn't even that scary. I don't know. It's fine, right? Our creatures are just going to be bigger than Beza so soon. Gets rid of the innocence, I guess. That is not a land. That is certainly a land. Oh boy, that's so nice. So... I'd really like to attack both. Do I get to? So I have a 4/4 and a 4/5. I attack both. If they put 4/5/1/1/1/1 on the 4/4, we can only make it a 5/5. And then I have to use my protection spell that I'm really trying not to cast here. I think it has to go Chocobo. And they probably just chump. And then we say go. It's kind of cool how these protection spells let you sit on your Fabled Passages. You don't have to protect if you don't have to cast them. Alright. It's an Overlord. It's an Escape Tunnel. Oh my god. Are they dead? So we have 3 plus 5 is 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 20 points of trample. It doesn't quite do it. I think what we do is we play Tifa. We play the tunnel. Put a counter on Tifa. Swing with the Chocobo. And now we have Defend the Rider to set up Tifa Lethal next turn. Yeah, they need a Wrath, and I think they still die even if they have one. Yeah, they turbo die even if they have one. We defend... They need Sunfall. If they have Sunfall, we lose. But anything else is not good enough, it feels like. This double removal spell could be decent, but... Your hidden mode on Escape Tunnel. Hilarious. Love it. Looks like there is a sweeper. Please be Day of Judgment and not the unbeatable one. Okay, it looks like it's Day of Judgment. No reason to crack one of these, right? They're just worth more damage with the doubling than they are putting a counter. God, Defend the Rider was such a good call. Such a nice improvement to this deck, honestly. $36 damage. Only had to jump through like 17 hoops to set it up. I believe I meant to keep this, though it's not the most exciting. It's like fine. Could be worse. If I waited on Saz's, we'd have Defend the Rider open, but who cares? Oh, let's go. Look at these chocobos. They're going crazy. Terringery. Welcome to the stream. You're so old. Ooh, this is kind of nice. I kind of didn't want to, like, cast anything more into a sweeper anyway. Target permanent. It can protect Innkeeper's Talent from Get Lost. That's so funny. Truly silly stuff. You love that Monogreen seeing some play again. Yeah, this deck is real cool. I'm enjoying it so far. I could level up. Maybe I meant to. Am I ever actually defending a Chocobo from the Rider? Also, this is now super telegraphed, right? Which sucks. Yeah, I was probably meant to level up. That was pretty bad. Our opponent's on the struggle bus. That's good news. Oh, does that mean I cast my Hydra now? If they don't have the sweeper this one turn, we win the game. Thing is, I kind of feel like we win if they don't have a sweeper anyway, right? My creatures are so huge. Like, this turn they would take 10? I guess I don't need to commit anything more, right? You Druid instead. Yeah, Svartino Druid. I don't know if I need to go that all in. I can just hold open these indestructible effects, right? Or at least one of them. Maybe both. Maybe I meant to hold open both. This might be a mistake. I guess if nothing else, I meant to grow one of them to 6 power instead of having them both be even. Oh, Beza, that's adorable. That's so cute. How quaint. We just attack both? I don't know. Seems good. Then we're back where we were last turn. Yeah, this one makes a lot more stuff, admittedly. Of course, this one is a lot better for them. Alright. Sure. We have an extremely lethal Hydra next turn. We get to cast a Defender Rider on it. Question is if they cast Lay Down Arms. Oh, like, frick. No, that's the good one. Oh. I guess instead we lose the game. Instead, we just lose the game. Cool. Fun. Excellent. Alright, maybe we can set up lethal. We have Defend, we have Overprotect. They need a second sweeper, even if it's not Sunfall, we might still kill them. We can still win this. Alright. Land drop would have been really good. I think this is still pretty nice, though. We put a counter on Tifa, becomes 3, becomes 6. Springbloom Druid becomes 12, 18, becomes 12, 24, and then we have a protection spell. I mean, it sounds like lethal to me. Oh wait, it's even more than that, right? Yeah, it's even more damage than what I just counted. This has to be lethal. think the Tifa's probably big enough. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, we rode mono green to mythic. Let's go, mono green. Mono green gets us to mythic. What a weird timeline. The ward from Innkeepers mattered. Yeah, Innkeepers was a banger. Let's go. And the crowd goes wild. Alright, that was great. Thank you everyone for watching. I'm going to be off now. Back on Monday, as per usual. If you've enjoyed the stream, please give a follow to know when I go live. I stream standard on Arena most Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. I have a YouTube. My editor does a great job of uploading VODs there. Go check it out. Like, follow, subscribe. For coaching, if you want to level up your game for your RCQs or RCs or Arena Qualifier weekends, reach out. Details are in chat and on screen. And I have a Patreon, which is one of the very best ways to support me, and you get some exclusive content on there. Which, hard to say no to that. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you all have a great weekend. And I am very excited to play more mono green next week, I guess. Bye, y'all.